I really believe that if I didn't buy it at that time, someone would have bought the place and torn it down. And it was really on the cusp of being destroyed just by neglect. And it needed a lot of work. It wasn't, some of the buildings were worse than others, but it definitely was at the end of its life expectancy. The house was built in 1691 by the first Clarke settler here, Samuel Clarke. And it stayed in the Clarke family remarkably until 1950. The last Clarke descendant, who was called Mrs. Marvel, left the farm to her caretaker. And I bought the farm from her caretaker's grandson. So there have only been 3 owners since 1690.
The schoolhouse was a complete mess. The north side was totally missing. Anna's been living in it for years. You couldn't really see much of it except for maybe the very front facade. The windows were all falling apart. We've rebuilt windows. We've really made it new again. We put new posts in, new floor, rebuilt the foundation, and it's very interesting to see that happen.
Yeah, with the historical painting, you want to do a great job so it'll last, but you also don't want it to make it look new. You want to really keep the character of the house and that old look. We took most of the windows to my shop in Newport and restored all the glazing, which meant taking out the old glazing, priming all the bare wood, reglazing, priming, and painting them all again.
When you get a collaboration between a guy like John Pexino, who's had a vision, loves old buildings, and then you get the right craftsmen involved, from the masons to the carpenters and painters right through, you can feel it when you step on a project. These days, everyone takes sort of historic projects and they want everything in it to be brand new. John has kept really true to sort of the original feel and intent of this time period. So when you come here, he's just maintain the feel of it. It's like a step back in time. It's really a unique property in that sense.
I've been a residential designer for the last 25 years, and I've seen a lot of projects, some successful, some not so successful. The ones that are most successful for me are the ones that maintain their sense of place and aren't changed dramatically in the process of their restoration. And so it was really important to me that the Samuel Clarke farm should still feel like the Samuel Clarke farm when I was done, and still feel like the place that I bought, and for all the right reasons. So we really used a very light touch here and tried to change as little as possible, and I think we were very successful.